You know what I'm saying?
Ernesto!
Hey, let's
Cinco de
go.
Ernesto.
We out here.
Birthday
Turn
party
it up off
after
what you can
Ernesto.
see.
Hey,
Yes,
slap that
Yes, de
tequila.
Mayo.
Play
my
Yeah,
slap.
let's fucking throw it up. Let's
Hit the
go.
music!
Let's go.
Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hey, 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 hey.
Here we go now. What? Here we go now. What?
Hey, that boy, that little pass he put on the left.
Hey. Take shots.
This is so lit. Bruh, it's really slapping. Hey,
That's good.
Everybody put a hand
This is
up.
the future.
Yeah.
Good looking, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. No cap.
Of course.
we appreciate you and congratulations on another year around that sun. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man. I made it past some legends, man. I made it past the age of Jesus, Nipsey Hussle, Tupac
Ooh.
Shakur, Biggie
Jesus.
Smalls.
That's a cast.
That's real.
That's
Yeah, Jesus
legendary.
was young when he got killed. How young?
Jesus was 33, bro.
You just made it past Jesus.
All right, let's not dig too deep into that no more.
Yeah,
On
keep
to
it
the
real.
next.
Hey,
on to the-
R.I.P. Jesus though, for real. He lives now.
Jesus.
Now.
I'm gonna stop this. Sorry.
I had cut.
Generation G. Weez, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
Appropriating.
Ready to go.
It was
But
it was
man,
cool for a second, but then he was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I gotta do this for more than an hour, bro."
Yeah, exactly. It's like
the
he
first
was-
video ones, he was dedicated. We talked hella shit to him. He was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm riding with it. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck."
he was ready to go
Yeah,
forever
yeah.
with the mask.
Y'all have a good
Sick
Cinco
dude.
de Drinko or what y'all do, man. I was actually out in Vegas linking up with two of the castmates, Young On Weezy and Young Davy Jones.
We went to traditional Slater's visit.
And we went to Slater's. We went to Dave was eating tomahawks. We was getting it lit.
Hey, shout outs to
That's dope.
Del Frisco's.
Man,
We went back.
there we go.
But yeah, man, we were out here drinking tequila, drinking some mana,
Yeah,
drinking some
getting
Zoas.
getting faded the
drinking
whole
all
4
types of
days.
shit.
Went to Lovers and Friends. I did. Y'all didn't participate in that, but Lovers
was
and
it?
Friends. It was all right. Lovers and Friends was cool. I felt like had a crazy ass story in the beginning. I ended up losing my phone in the Uber.
yeah. What the hell? How you do that, bro?
Shout out
Just
to
loaded.
only weekly listener. You feel me? But how'd I do? I was too faded, bro, and like I don't know. I was wearing like some silky shit, so the shit just like slipped out of my shit. And then like I went to the bathroom, but I had like a portable charger on me, so I thought that was my phone. Now I looked, I was like, bruh.
I've lost a
yeah,
stizzy
man.
like that, like out of the nylon shorts. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, hey, and then like I'll put like to find my iPhone. Like I kept putting some shit, and then like I put like reward, call this number, and then all of a sudden like
Find my
it's
iPhone.
funny. It came
What
up
was
to
the
find my
reward?
iPhone came up, right? And then we showed the taxi guy, and the taxi's like, I know where that's at. Motherfucker drove us to the location. Then we got to the location, looked at the Find My iPhone. Dude had just left, bro. I was like, oh my God. And he just drove back to the
What?
terminal. And then like there's hella Cubans over there, I guess hella Cuban Uber drivers, and they're like, oh yeah, this is where we wait. And then like, oh yeah, we know who it is, because then they call back. They called with my phone, like a lady picked it up and was like, oh yeah, we're calling. And like, hey, come over here. A bunch of crazy shit, bro. But found my phone.
You give him some weed or something?
I gave him all a little tip. He gave me some dollars. I was breaking bread.
Hey,
Got
the crazy details that were in this that made it impossible that he even got his phone back. Like he told me this fool was in someone else's Uber. That was a stranger.
It was a
Not his
stranger. Like
homie.
we met at our hotel pickup. It was like, hey, you want to go half on the ride? Because it was like $35.
my
Hey,
God.
I was like, okay, bro. So
That
yeah.
happens to be the car you lose your goddamn phone in, bro.
Yeah, somebody else's. Uber,
Oh my gosh!
Ike.
Wow.
Man, Vegas is like that. It was just like people would just be like, "Hey, come on in," and you have like no idea.
Nah, yeah, bro. But then ended up getting my shit. Then we went to the festival.
when that
Festival was lit. I'm too old for that shit. I need VIP every single time. Feet was
Right.
Too
killing
old for
me.
lovers and friends.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Too old for festivals, bro. That
One
shit
day,
is
though.
crazy.
Yeah, it's rough.
when you know you're
It's like-
VIP only. You know,
It's like it's cool for like 3 hours, but then it's like, damn, 6 hours later, you're like,
His knees are shaking. His legs just like.
wrapping up. Thank God it wasn't hot, bro. But it was tight. I think 50 Cent to me probably had the best set. 50 had it lit for sure.
That's lit though.
Yeah, Chris Brown was cracking. Janae Eiko was lit, and it was popping.
Both Usher and Chris Brown performed, even though they were having a scuffle.
Yeah, the night
back to
before.
back.
Yeah, let's get to that. Fucking allegedly, Chris Brown's crew beat up Usher, and then like it seems like they were playing some kind of mind games because like Usher, he was like the songs he was like purposely playing with in the beginning was like the songs with Chris Brown. So I was like, I don't know if he was like trying to say, "Oh, I'll perform this shit better than you, nigga," or like if they were supposed to perform together or something. But, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was crazy because the party was thrown for Chris Brown's birthday by Usher, like hosted by Usher.
Ooh, backstage for Missy's set.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that was going on. Chris Brown just be getting into it. Everybody, his set was lit though. He brought out
Yeah,
Tiger.
this is the day of the set, right?
He brought out
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
That's lit. Tiger and Bow Wow.
Everything.
Wow, it's Thrill Scuffle.
Yeah. I'm assuming it was a lot busier this year too because it was one day and everybody went that day. You know, sold out. So
Oh yeah, there
that's
was
a
so
good
many
point.
people, bro. And then like I guess during Christina Aguilera, everybody had left to like Bryson Tiller, and oh my god, it was so many people because it was at the smaller stage. So it was like, yo, that's when I had enough. I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah, man, it makes you want to leave, right? You don't even get to see Missy or Mariah, whoever you there to see.
Yeah, I heard Missy set was hella good too. I was kind of upset about that.
She's a legend.
But
Talk
yeah, man,
about-
long weekend.
That sounds like a long weekend.
You know
Same
you
day
gonna
off
be
the
at the
other
next-
side.
You gonna be at the next festival, bro. You ain't.
Oh no,
going.
shit! Hey, this week I'm hitting up Lil Wayne on Friday and Pilo on
Ooh.
Saturday, so we right back at it.
Peel out,
And he's coming back. International Fight Week. Let's go.
I'm going to that Pilo
UFC?
shit too, man. That's gonna be litty.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta if you want to follow Nesto's adventures on Instagram, you should.
Follow
We're
at-
still pushing him to the moon as an influencer. I feel like there's legs there.
At
Drop the
Jabrone89, man. Follow your boy.
At
Like-
the drone.
Like,
Gen G
comment.
Podcast, YouTube.
Follow.
Like and subscribe. Tell your
Literally
mama.
wearing this fool's face on my shirt right
Hey.
now.
Horny pick.
AKA cilantro.
Hey, that's the old one.
Whack.
He said, "Whack, Debo, cilantro hater."
All right,
Yeah, he don't like
cilantro.
cilantro. No
Cilantro got
picos.
canceled. He was getting
Nah,
too
that's
dark.
not his fault, bro. We found out he also got diagnosed with that taste bud thing. You know how like a
Bro,
certain
like,
percentage of
it's
people,
it's
like, can't eat
official.
cilantro. Yeah,
Like it just like it literally is the worst thing ever, bro. All
It's
right,
like
go
soap,
hungry.
right?
What
You're-
about
you're-
Yerba Buena?
Your taste buds are officially Bammer.
I don't know about Yerba Buena, but I'm gonna just take that as disrespect, bro.
Nah,
Like,
that's
nah.
it's
That's
mint. That's
kombucha.
mint. That's mint.
Oh, I thought that's
Yeah.
kombucha.
You know when you get a mojito and they put that leaf in there, that's Yerba Buena.
Yeah, I'm mostly not a fan of mint. That
Hey,
you
how shady
swallow
is that, bro? You know, like, did y'all
Yeah.
ever have to go to like outdoor ed in like 5th grade, where you go like camping for like a week?
Oh yeah, science
Yeah.
camp. I love that shit, bro.
But it was just like
That's the
camping
best.
outdoors and shit. Like you got to take your shit outside sometimes and
Sixth
shit.
grade.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to
They
like
had-
Pebble Beach. But
They
yeah,
had
look,
you outside boo booing as a kid, bro.
they give you
Yeah.
you
What was that?
nicknames, bro. My nickname was Yerba Buena.
Yerba
Nice.
Buena.
Played me.
How'd you earn that?
They just
how'd
you
you-
just draw it. I was like, damn,
Oh,
shady.
Wait, you had to draw it? There's
Nah,
nothing
you just
cool
in a
on
hat.
it?
Nah, it's just like, hey, you guys.
sorting
Yeah.
hat. It was a sorting hat. Like
You just reach in there, get caca de toro, and they're just like, yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's it.
Bird
You know?
shit.
That's loaded.
man, that's hella funny. But shit, man. Hey, free my boy, bro. Friend of the podcast is in. I don't know if he's free tonight yet, but he got arrested. Hasbulla.
On house arrest.
He's got to be
Oh, yeah.
free, bro.
He free.
At
Yeah,
this
so he's
point.
not a threat to society. You know,
He
he's
is.
just a
You don't know,
national
bro.
treasure, bro.
See what he was doing to those cats.
Fuck that guy.
Look at this guy, bro. Does this guy pose any type of threat to society? They said it was over a traffic violation.
You little brat.
Yeah,
Get
20-year-old Hasbulla has been reportedly arrested in his hometown of Dagestan in Russia after being caught in a traffic disorder. Was he like ghostwriting like this? Is that
He
what
was probably driving. You know what?
Oh, no.
Hasbulla is not a threat unless you feed him after midnight. You know what I'm saying? If you feed him after midnight, you got to watch out.
Hey, no, but they be wilding though in their car. Like they were driving. They had that in that Nelk Boys vlog. They were driving with the Russian dudes, and they be driving crazy.
Yeah, but Hasbulla driving, bro. What was?
They let him drive. They let him sit on the dude's lap and like do the thing. And he'd be like hella weird shit, bro. No cap.
He just steering. The guy is the one doing the pedals and the brakes.
And he'll let go of the steering wheel or move it like a fucked up ass way or something. He's a deviant, bro.
He tried to punch Mickey Mouse, bro.
That's a gremlin for real.
You see what he's doing to those cats? Like I said.
Hey, that's what happens when you're on top, bro. The world just comes after you.
Yeah, he was abusing his cat.
Yeah, he smacked it, and then he had to do an apology. Y'all remember that? And then
I don't like this fucking kid, man.
After he had to give away the cat. Well, even though he didn't have to, but he said he was going to do it to make the internet feel better. And then this happened, and then after this, the Indian kid is challenging Hasbulla to a fight, and the Indian kid just like, bro, is still bigger than Hasbulla, except he's just like looks weird, like his face is deformed. That's it. But he's bigger than Hasbulla, you know. So I was like, that's not fair, bro.
So it's like not a weight.
Yeah. What is this?
That's
not a good weight class.
I mean, the guy's small. He's a small guy, but he's not Hasbulla small. You know what I'm saying?
Hasbulla's not finna really fight anybody, bro.
He was supposed to fight the other kid last time. That's how he got put on. Remember?
I think that's just what people were saying.
Oh yeah, they didn't actually have a fight.
Yeah, no way.
Hasbulla be training MMA though.
Not really. He just be running around, bro.
As much as anyone that's 3'6" could train MMA, bro. Like, you know, he's rolling with the best of them. Khabib.
Oh, I have a picture of when they pulled him over. This is crazy. There it is.
Oh my!
So it must be after midnight.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god!
Someone gave him a bean and cheese burrito after midnight, and
right.
shit went to hell.
Oh my god! It was part of wedding emotions. Oh wait, actually, I was making a joke, but like, you gotta be kidding me.
Why is he in that car? Surrounded by hella nice cars.
So it's like a trap. So they were just like road raging and stuff like that.
Bro, and he's the mascot egging you on.
Oh, it's a sideshow, bro. He's like a sideshow.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Hasbulla.
His car got smacked.
Dagestani sideshow.
Oh no!
He was the one hanging out the window.
He's in that one. He's in that one.
That one.
Yes.
There's like, you guys
Take
have
pictures together.
all right, come here, line up. You have been bad boys. You have been very bad boys, especially
matched
little
up.
one.
Now
Oh
we
my
go
God.
and do the banya.
What gang is that in their prison?
No. Yeah, we have Hasbulla.
Chris Bula?
Yeah, they're. Sheesh.
Free Bula. Hashtag
All right,
free
we
That's
Bula.
a transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get into some more scandalous shit, bro. What's up with your favorite president?
The ill Davey.
I love it when Davey's moving this shit along. It's
Speaking
great.
of diarrhea, what's up with Joe Biden?
Yo, oh shit. So let's pull it up. Let me read some headlines. All right. So I decided to roll with Al Jazeera this time. Very moderate, you know.
It's not sexual. So.
This is Middle Eastern media, right?
Yeah. U.S. jury finds Donald Trump sexually abused E. Jean Carroll. Jury awards Carroll about $5 million in damages in civil lawsuit accusing former president of sexual abuse and defamation.
Wow.
Where's she from? What movie is she
What
from?
do we got for defamation? Where's she from?
Yeah, she's regular?
She got
Regular.
the
Manhattan.
that girl from Dumb and Dumber, same haircut
Yeah, she's that.
with the lights.
That's like the default white woman from 1993 haircut. If you were an adult in 1993 and you're a white woman, you most likely have a cut similar to that.
Oh yeah, OG Karen.
Went to the stylist and ordered the Susan.
That's what
Yeah, she's
Michelle
been-
Pfeiffer had in
She's been getting the
Scarface.
same cut from
Yeah.
Barbara for the last 30 years.
She's like, I got. She calls them her hair appointments too. Like that's
Yes.
the way she going to.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
shit
Put her
was
dog in
dry.
the chair when she done.
Iced coffee, ready to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her right there.
Fuck yeah.
Uh,
Damn.
you're lying.
Is she British? Look at her teeth.
Yeah. Let's just roll with that. Yeah, she noted British woman E. Jean Carroll. So,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah. So
Got that pirate teeth.
Donald Trump sexually abused writer E. Jean Carroll in the 1990s, famed British writer, and then defamed her by branding her a liar. And the jury decided. And
What did she
yeah.
write?
Well, good for her that she got her justice.
Yeah, good on her. Now for I guess the I don't know, everybody else. I don't know.
So what happens to him here? Like he ain't going nowhere.
No, it's one of those things where it's like he's just paying
Settling.
damages. Yeah, he's just paying damages because the thing like the other stuff, what was not proved is like nothing that was like a
Ugh.
prison worthy offense or anything.
Yeah, that was funny too.
Yeah.
But
So what's gonna happen to Trump now?
Deets.
Yeah, does he get arrested or what? Nah, he don't do no jail time.
Trial?
Scot free.
It's just a civil
million.
suit. So she just sued for she's just gonna get $5 million. But I guess he is appealing.
Oh.
His lawyer said
yeah.
they are
Yeah,
appealing today.
That's an interesting concept, right? Like that money is the thing that just
I mean, it can literally get you out of so many situations with loopholes in the law. There's dudes that request to have their state or their case put into a different state sometimes just to make the defendant or whoever they're going against have to hire a new lawyer that they can't afford in a different state. You know, there's so many loopholes and ways to just, dodge all your crimes.
yeah, the biggest blow is just that to him is just that even the people are running media about this. So many outrageous headlines that came up. But I mean, that's par for course.
Hey, for
Whatever.
Yeah.
fuck Trump, right? But
What is it? Leave the tab open. $5 million. That's what we're doing. I said, of course.
That's
Of course.
the tab, bro. The Epstein tab.
Put it on my tab, Johnny.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
We got to move, bro. We got to move.
Yeah, man.
all
Free
right.
Hasbulla.
Stick in there. Well, hey, actually, for people who in government who did get arrested, Jorge Santos was arrested on wire fraud, fooling Congress, money laundering charges, and he was the dude who basically lied his way into Congress. So he got arrested.
Oh, surprise,
Yeah.
surprise.
Those fools
you don't
getting
say.
locked up. What's his name? Tory Lane's trying to get out too, right? He's trying to get a retrial or some shit.
And they
Right,
got
yeah.
denied.
Man, he is begging for his freedom, literally begging the judge not to ruin his life.
9 years.
Yeah.
He could get out in 9 years, right?
Very similar to that brother that went
That's a lot,
viral
man.
singing to the judge, like, "Hello, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Imagine he did that shit. He just made
But
it
like-
laugh.
Things I've done."
You got to think
Yeah.
about his
Temperatures
situation.
Yeah,
He's a tiny little singing dude about to go to prison for real.
Yeah, he
you
about
know?
Oh
to
yeah,
sing
but he
for
gonna
real.
be like PC'd up though, bro. He'll be like 23-hour lockdown. You feel me?
Oh, he's in Martha Stewart jail with Xbox.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
Xbox
just will
and
be in
tennis.
private custody, just like away from everybody. Like you can't do nothing. Feel me?
Yeah.
When he
He's
comes out,
definitely going. he's
when he
going to
comes
the
out
jail.
when he comes out on the tier, all the people who are locked up like that are outside, they have to turn around and shit.
But I mean, that's gonna suck, man. That sucks, but at the same time, bro, he doesn't get my sympathy. Protect black women. Sorry,
Yeah, not
bro.
at all, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
shooting anybody. He should
Protect
be-
black women. Like, just don't shoot people.
Yeah,
You
what
know?
is that one?
Like, bro, what?
Hey, yo, it's not a video game.
Yeah,
How
it's-
about that?
I mean, it's
He's not going to Martha Stewart insider trading jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's going to jail for,
for real.
you know,
He going to
For
jail with
violent
everybody,
crimes.
but he'll be in protected.
Hey,
people
my-
that shot people. That's a long
My guy
time, 9
told-
years.
Going to Rikers.
We'll see what they
He'll be-
finalize. But that's
Kachi was, you feel me? Not really general population like that.
He gonna have a bunk bed
Yeah.
next to Tyree and Lysol in the joint.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
What state is he going to jail in? Is it like
He's in LA.
He's in LA. Oh,
Where's R.
that's-
Kelly at?
that-
Is R. Kelly in LA too? They the same
that's
one?
LA's like in
No,
Chicago.
Yeah, no, that's a rough prison system to get thrown into.
Yeah.
Even if-
Yeah, the Los Angeles.
California, bro.
Ooh,
Knows how to
sheesh.
party.
Yeah.
For violent and gun crimes. Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of people in there. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah, what's up? Well, what else was going on here? Except for creeps, and people
Creeps,
going
all
to
the
jail.
creeps. Yeah, this has been the Creep Cast where we cover all the creeps. What's up?
There's another one on top of my head. I just can't remember it right now. Fuck. Weed. Don't smoke it.
Weed. Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
definitely.
He takes a hit.
We forgot to talk about it. Since it's Nestle's birthday and we're on horny subjects now, switching over from creepy to horny, fine line. We got Robert De Niro, bro. He's the white Nick Cannon, or is Nick Cannon the black De Niro?
Hey,
Robert De Niro just had a baby at 79.
hey, it's hope for me.
Come on,
Like, what is he
Yeah.
like? How, bro?
God,
bro.
super
like,
semen.
he says that line in every movie. Like Samuel L. Jackson with the MF, he's always like, "Come on,"
Come on, what do you want?
Yeah.
I'm just having kids. Let me knock them up.
Hey, but
Yeah.
he got classics though.
Oh, yeah.
he's one of the
Yeah.
goats.
It's just now that he
Oh,
got
yeah.
older, they be making him do goofy ass movies.
I
But
just had a baby.
Like, Meet the Parents. You know what I'm saying?
I could watch Casino like anytime.
That was my
He has
favorite movie.
He has 6 other kids. The oldest
Hey,
is 51.
You still ain't seen
and-
Casino, Davy Jones?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I have. I did see Casino.
It was boring.
Very good film.
No, it was good. But it's like they don't make films like that anymore these days, I feel like.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no more babes like Jinda, one of a kind. Ginger, rather.
Fucking
You know what's on
Hey,
the
you watch your
under-
mouth.
on the under Robert De Niro that I seen? The War with Grandpa. Did you see that one?
That's
It was,
the movies I'm talking
recently.
about. With Zac Efron, right?
Yeah,
I don't know who
old
was
man
with,
roles
bro.
only.
No, I haven't seen that one.
No, not the one. Not that one.
That
You're
was
talking
Zac
about the
Efron.
one where he's like dirty grandpa or something. But this is
Oh,
one like
yeah,
with the
yeah.
little kid, and they're like doing pranks on each other and stuff.
Is that your favorite
He
De
got
Niro?
like 3 or 4 of them now.
No, I just watched it.
Not bad.
It was underrated. If you ain't seen it, it's fun.
No, that's a good movie. I like Casino's the best to me, but one I do appreciate. It wasn't even that good, but it was fun. The Fan, him and Wesley Snipes. He's
Oh, yeah,
like
that
this
shit's,
obsessive Giants fan.
We've talked about it on here
Oh.
before. It's on what's it called now too? It's on if you
Oh,
have
yeah,
YouTube Premium, it's on the free movies on there.
We used to do a retro movie segment on Gen G. That was
Yeah,
one
the
of them
ones
we
that deep cut. Hey,
recommended.
Copland was sick with Robert De Niro and
And
Stallone.
Stallone, yeah.
Where, Copland, where there's like, my hands are tied now. My hands are tied. And he's like a bad cop. And he's like eating his sandwich, telling Stallone to fuck himself. Yeah,
He-
And
I like that.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Heat, man. I would be never forgiven by weekly listener Mark. That's his
Hey.
movie right there.
That's Mark.
Heat.
That's a top tier movie,
out, Mark.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
that's a
Shout him out.
fantastic.
Which one?
movie.
Copland?
Newest member of the Gen G
No.
League.
Heat.
Hey.
He go
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Heat's dope. Heat's was like 60 seconds gone. What is it? No, what does he say? Like you got to be ready in 30. Like what is the line? God, I'm
Them
doing
fools were like
sure.
killing shit back then. It was Pacino,
Mark.
De Niro, and who else was it? Val Kilmer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Val
Oh, also,
Kilmer.
Sizemore, R.I.P. Tom
Oh, yeah,
Sizemore.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That's the line, right? That's the famous line from me. Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. God, fuck, dude, I get chills, dude. That line is so good. Like,
Somebody
fuck,
get this
dude.
man a towel.
Hey.
God, really? Ugh.
So you understand why he can have a kid at 79 now?
Definitely, bro, because he felt the heat around the corner.
Isn't his wife a black woman?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, let's do our.
All his kids were from one lady? No way.
No, because he just got with her like recently. Remember, it was like hella drama about him dating her.
How old is the person he got pregnant? Like,
inside.
40.
Oh no, page 6 got us.
Come on.
give
You
us
got the
page
real
6. 66666.
gossip.
There was another funny movie with that fool. It was like Analyze This or Analyze That
Yeah.
with Billy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Billy Crystal
Billy-
has some
Billy
classes,
Crystal.
bro.
Yeah, that's her right here. I don't know. Tiffany.
She's ethnic, though. Okay. She's Asian.
Yeah.
Chen?
Well, I mean, he's Italian. I get
Damn,
it.
he look hella old.
He's an old man. Come on.
Come
What
on.
would you say? What are you saying? I can't get some action?
Crazy,
right
bro.
Wow. His oldest is an adopted daughter. 51 years
Oh.
old.
No, she's
Raise
black.
Adopt-
Raging Bull.
Oh, Raging Bull was great. Yeah.
Fucking hitter right there with Joe
Raging
Pesci
Bull.
and De Niro.
Raging
What was the
Bull.
movie where he was like old, but he was fighting Sylvester Stallone for some reason?
Yeah, I forgot what that one's called. That one's funny though. With Kevin
called-
Hart. With Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know that one. But
I know what you're
also,
talking about, Demo.
Can't
Yeah.
forget the one that put him on top or really like broke him out was Taxi Driver and Godfather.
Godfather, of course.
Godfather too.
He's a young man.
Right. Dan, we're talking about him like, you know what? We're doing good by this because usually people wait until, people are gone and dead to
Yeah.
talk about their films that they like. And we're congratulating him having his 7th baby at 79.
We're giving the
No,
legend
you-
his flowers.
You know what we do.
Oh no! Come on!
No.
Don't do it.
Put that evil on De Niro.
Somebody! Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Protect Rob at all costs.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
dude.
Please, just Robert De Niro, if you're listening to this, you probably are a huge fan. I got your letters earlier. Just stay home for the week. Just do that.
Yeah.
Just stay home. Don't do anything.
And just
Hopefully, he
rest.
can escape the 2.5 week
Do it peacefully.
radio. That's like the time frame. 2.5 weeks.
Right. I know.
Mm.
Ugh. Well, let's just get off this topic as quickly
Yeah,
as
dude. This
possible.
is
you know what
some
I'm
some
saying?
weird shit today, bro.
Yeah, right. No, we're killing it. I think we're doing great.
We're giving Jahan every bit of news he's missed the whole week. He doesn't
Yeah,
even
the
watch
whole
the
thing,
news.
yeah.
He just only
Shout out
watches
weekly
Gen
listeners.
G. Shout out Jahan.
Right. I was gonna say, Johnny Mitchell. How I know about L.A. like basically the L.A. prison system more in depth is Johnny Mitchell. He has a pretty great podcast called The Connect, and he's was on Flagrant, I think, with what's that, Andrew Schultz, and was also on Your Mom's House. So yeah, he's cool. He's a cool listen. No man, that's a podcast. Relax, bro.
Shout out all the
Relax,
mothers
fool.
out there,
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
mothers that
come on,
listen to
Mother's Day.
Gen G, like mine. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all of you sons out there. Make sure you take care of your mother, you daughters too. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? Shout out the real mamas out there.
Yeah,
Right.
mama.
Shout out.
Yeah.
We only,
definitely.
we only got
Shout
one
out Maul
mama.
Jimmy
Yeah, I was about to say we only got one
Yeah.
mama at Gen G, so shout out Maul
Yeah.
Jimmy.
that we know about.
Ha, 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 ha. Hey, you want to know what?
Who's
I
Robert De
did?
Niro?
On
gotta
movies. On movies, I actually did recently watch something, and I went in with a heavy skepticism because I was, I love the game, but Dungeons and Dragons: Honor
Oh.
Amongst Thieves is a huge, strong 5 stars from your boy. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
As a nerd,
Very-
what do you like more, Dungeons and Dragons or Dune?
Dungeons and Dragons, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
Dungeons and
well,
Dragons
dude-
is more like nerdy because it has like a whole
Yo.
backstory from was it? What
Yeah.
is that? What is it like? What kind of game was it?
Wait, are those two
Dungeons-
comparable though?
No, not really.
In terms of
Nerdy.
universe, so like, I mean, in Universal, like Dungeons and Dragons is where you can play it, where you can create an entire world with your buddies, and then everybody plays characters. It's like imagine if you played an RPG or any kind of video game based on pen and paper. Like,
like
it's
that
the
World
OG
of
stuff.
Warcraft.
Cops and robbers.
Yeah, it's the-
Raunchy
it's the-
Marcy still plays.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun as hell, and I've always liked it. Like doing voices, characters, and stuff like that, and running games and stuff. It's cool. It's fun. And it's like just basic all modern video games, like the rules in Dungeons and Dragons are all kind of based on that because they started that thing way back in the day. But so there's like some deep cuts that are actually in the movie that call back to the game, but that doesn't cut back on anybody's enjoyment at all. Like, I mean, while Jimmy's definitely played herself, but she didn't, know what a sending stone was, and they had a sending stone joke in there, and I was like, knee slapping, laughing because I'm a dork like that, and I was like, "This is great," but she thought it was funny anyway because it was just a good joke. So it's all around just good writing, and it was actually the kids from Freaks and Geeks that were actors in Freaks and Geeks who would play like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff in that old show who directed it, and you could tell it was made with love. So big time 5 stars for Dungeons and Dragons. Everybody could enjoy it, like for real.
Yeah.
I didn't find a single thing unlikable about that movie. And there's like some film things that you could maybe get after it on, but as just like a full movie going experience that you could enjoy, good shit. On the level of Princess Bride and just like mainstay, like where it's a safe like you could have your kid watch this shit pretty young and
You
get
watched it
away
on
with
the site?
No, I got it. I supported.
You
So,
bought it?
You know,
Or you rented it or
Yeah.
bought it?
rented it. So I'll probably end up buying it just because I support the entire fools. So yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah,
what's
that's
up.
what's up.
Shouts out to that. Shouts out to my boy Steve, bro. He ain't came out in like the last 5 years because
Yeah.
him and his other little weirdos play Dungeons and Dragons every Friday night, bro.
Whoa,
That's sick though. Good for them. That's tight.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not, bro.
what are you talking about? We do something every
that's so
weekend
not
night.
lit. Just imagine having a homie that just you could never kick it on Friday with, bro.
Oh,
I remember
see.
I asked
Fridays,
Steve, bro.
Hey, you
Dungeons
should
and
pull up.
Dragons.
One time I asked Steve, I was like, bro, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing tonight? It was Friday. He's like, playing Dungeons and Dragons at the house. And I thought he was
Sick.
joking, but this fool was for real, bro.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's
Hey,
what
shouts out
every
Steve,
Friday, bro. You can count on
How-
that,
Hey,
How long they been doing that?
bro. Like I'm talking about, like years, bro.
That's
Years.
hey.
Hey, Vin Diesel plays Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right.
Yeah.
I played one of Andy Creed's campaigns for like a year and a half. To full
Mhm.
conclusion, bro.
I never got. Is
That
that like
man,
kind of
so-
like this kind of like that Warcraft shit?
Not really. I mean,
Uh,
Warcraft is like a video game and stuff like that.
Oh.
Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
like you
is,
dress
like,
up for real.
fully.
For
yeah,
real?
Real
full-
life.
I
You
mean,
roll
if
like
you
a
really-
20-sided die, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying?
then you be really.
That's lit.
Yeah, you do. Like, I mean, what you do is that you just basically talk it out and like you're given scenarios like, you know, you enter the room and there's like people there and you go like, I want to jump for like dodge out of the way. You roll the dice and if you get a high roll, then you dodge it. If you get a low roll, you trip and fall and you get hit by the thing. So it's like all these like games of chance and like storytelling. So
Mm.
it's cool as hell. I love it. So, but
kinda-
I will say that skipping
Kinky.
out on a Friday night might be rough, but I mean it's a solid midday thing. I mean you know.
Midday, bro. Ain't nobody got time
No,
for Dungeons and Dragons.
not midday. I meant like a midweek.
You ain't down,
midweek.
dude.
You over here,
But-
his Spanish siesta time or whatever.
Yeah. Oh no,
Like, during your
that'd be
siesta
cool
time,
too.
Europeans.
Just like really drop the hammer at your job and be like, "Yo, I gotta dip out to play Dungeons and Dragons." with
That'd
my
be
friends."
dope. That'd be
My
lit.
DM is telling me
Like,
that we gotta play.
respect, bro.
Yeah. No,
dedication.
everybody should try out Dungeons and Dragons, and if you don't know and you hate on it, you're just being ignorant. You're just ignorant.
But you just getting on every time because that's like doing anything. You know, when you play dominoes or you're playing a board game and you getting on, so everyone's gonna be turned up,
Yeah.
going
right,
back
exactly.
to work.
I mean, you know, it's just like, you know, spending every, you know, Wednesday night doing some clown shit with your homies, just talking about nothing, you know?
Playing
like,
Xbox.
whatever.
Sounds like a gang of losers to me.
Hey,
Sounds like some fucking loser.
horny losers.
Wow.
If that Weez quit the podcast right now, that would be the strongest bit ever.
That'd be clean for sure.
Just
That's
never
hella
came
funny.
back.
What other movies?
So
y'all beat?
let's see, what else did I went to the movies and I watched Evil Dead, the new one.
Oh,
Yeah, what'd you think? What's the
Ooh.
demo rating on that one?
Let me tell you, that movie sucked.
Oh
It
no.
sucked, man. It was horrible. I feel like, you know, Evil
it's
Dead was
horror.
always like psychological. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, creepy stuff, weird stuff, the demons talking crap. But this was just like they tried to just put the most possible gore and blood and disgusting that they possibly could into this. You know,
The last one was a little bit like that. They were pretty outrageous, the last one.
this
like
was
the-
this I seen something that I never seen before in my entire existence, never even thought of.
And more
You
than
know?
the Terrifier type stuff.
Like it
Worse than
was
that?
like something like that the demon did at the end. It was like, yo, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. And there was so much blood. There was more blood in this than I ever seen in any other movie. Ever.
interesting.
Even
That's
in
solid.
the Terrifier shit.
Even than The Shining.
Oh, and The Shining had like an entire door open with blood.
Bruh. Yeah. It was a lot. I was like, this is too much. It's pretty much about how non-binary kids ruin the world.
Solid.
Yeah.
Sure.
For real?
I mean,
Get it
that,
once
that
you
has
watch
legs.
The Demi Lovato's fucked it up.
Hey,
It was them. It definitely was them.
It was
Say it
really
again.
them. It was really they.
Well,
Just could've been.
I'll watch it this weekend and come back with a 5-star. So
Yeah, come through with it.
Nah,
But like, let me
yeah.
warn you,
You went away
bro,
from
like,
your 5 stars.
it's
Eric, 'cause you didn't watch
disgusting.
the You
which one
People.
did I? The You People? No, I mean, that's the thing is I couldn't give it a 5-star because I didn't watch the whole thing. I just
You
didn't have
can't
the energy for
abandon
it.
the film, bro.
Hey man, I feel like there's a 5-minute threshold.
Hey,
if you don't
dude.
get,
I'll give it 5 stars for him and me.
yeah.
10
I watched-
stars.
I watch horrible movies.
Yeah,
I
Avatar,
turn
though.
You People off. I
What,
turn
for real? You turned it off too?
Yeah, you didn't give it a
absolutely.
chance.
It was
It's just-
trash. I was
No,
like,
you need
It
it
was-
in your life, Demo.
It
Yeah,
was cool
bro.
just to see it was cool to see like Eddie Murphy again and
it's
shit like
it's
that.
just something. It was
I
something
guess.
about the energy and the dialogue that I was just like, I'm not ready for this right now. It's not even about it being bad or anything like that. There was just like something about like I was like, I don't know if I want this.
I'm
right
surprised
now.
to hear you say that, Demo, because that's like an interracial couple classic. That needs to be at like the forefront of your head. Movies of legendary classics you'll show to your kids, like our parents show us Cooley High and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Since Jungle
Bro,
Fever.
there's
You
a
said
difference.
Cooley. Oh, God damn.
It was more than it being black and white. It was like Muslims versus like Jews.
No,
I mean, that's just
Yeah,
a minor
It was
part
like-
of
it was
the
like-
Palestinian
more like-
conflict.
Palestine.
Oh God damn.
it's a minor wrinkle to the story, but the main,
Well,
you know what I'm
Israel.
saying, the big takeaway,
It was
there's some
all-
good
yeah.
messaging in there for interracial couples. As somebody who's experienced an interracial relationship in the past, not no more,
Yeah,
but in the
it can-
past, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand why Dave loved it.
it could apply to all different cultures, not just black and white. And they tried to cover as many as they could, but they couldn't do every combination there is.
Well,
So,
I
general
didn't get past the Jews at the beginning, so that's all my taste that I got. So I and it wasn't that I didn't like that part of it. It's just there was the dial. I just again, it wasn't what I was ready
yeah,
for.
sure.
To partake in for an hour and a half.
It is-
I like Demo. I lean more towards like if I'm gonna watch some like trash, like I'm gonna watch some trash. I'm gonna watch something really good. It's gonna lean all the way in. But once you hit that mid where you're like,
It's
oh,
mids,
no,
right?
yeah, like I'm gonna
It's
have to
mids.
sit here, right?
That's why
I'm
they
like,
call it mids, bro.
yeah,
There's some slang for you. Just saw Jimmy. You learned another.
yeah,
slang
like,
word.
in a movie sense, yes, like
They're
yeah.
mids. That's just a
Yes,
mid
it
movie.
was
You say.
Yeah,
Like-
mid movie. It wasn't
Very
I will-
much.
I
There
will
you go.
watch stuff that's horrible that I'm not even thinking of. Like, when the
Not
movie
Avatar.
ends on like Netflix or Hulu or something, and it just starts playing another movie.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
where
that.
most of the movies I watch come from. I just keep going. Yesterday, I ended up watching The Watch with Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn.
That shit's
just because
funny
it
though.
was-
That movie
It
was,
was the
funny.
next one it started playing. Wasn't even
So-
looking for that.
What's next? The Pest? John
Hey,
Leguizamo.
I would
another-
definitely watch that.
Random
That's another
assorted.
lit movie.
I love that movie.
Oh man,
Hey, but I seen 2 movies. What I seen The Covenant.
Mm.
That shit was
solid.
crazy. With,
Solid.
Who was it? Jake Gyllenhaal and yeah, dude, that movie was crazy.
You like that?
What's that about?
Guy Ritchie made it. It's
It's a
about
duel.
nah,
Nah, dude.
nah. It's about so it's about like
a
like,
war movie.
Yeah, from Afghanistan. It's about an
Oh.
interpreter. He interprets for the army, and then the
Man.
whole dudes like they get caught up, and then he saves like the sergeant, and then they got him like on a most wanted list. So he's trying to come back and export him and his family and shit to America.
If he hasn't
that's
won
where the
you
conflict
Keep going.
is.
We want the whole story.
No, don't stop
That's
right
what they
there.
show in the
That's the
commercial.
log
They show
line.
that shit
That's
in the
log
trailer.
line. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
still doing
yeah.
what he does best.
That's what they show in the trailer, bro. It's in the trailer.
Yeah, it's good. No, I'm gonna probably cue that one.
And
up
then I
too.
seen Air. Spoiler alert: they're trying to sign Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. What the fuck, bro? God.
Nas they'll be like, yo, that new Avengers was tight, and then until the part where they like kill Iron Man, you know what
Everybody
I'm saying? But
disappeared.
it was cool though.
Hey, no, but Air was cool though. It had a lot of nostalgic to the '80s kind of shit, which it looked like they were there. It was pretty solid.
They were
Fuck
there in
with
the
it.
80s.
Like
what the
80 for
fuck,
Brady?
dude? God
Like that,
damn.
the way that's shot.
Nah, that's like but that's like football and shit. This was like
It's Ben
they were
Affleck,
actually
right?
in the '80s and shit.
Ben Affleck, right? On
Yeah,
air.
it's Ben
And
Affleck,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, what a combo.
What's his name? The guy
Oh,
from
so
Ozark.
It takes place in the 80s, is what you're saying.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman,
Wow.
Chris Tucker. Yeah, shit.
Oh wow.
All
That
star
actually
Michael
was
Jordan.
pretty good.
Bruh, they be playing with the Michael. What's
So
her name?
random.
Viola. What's her name? Viola Wallace or Davis?
Viola Davis was Michael
She's in it
Jordan.
too. Nah.
That's sick. Hey, progressive, bro. That's cool. Progressive.
2023.
I don't think Jordan was
welcome.
like. I don't think Jordan was like fucking with the movie or whatever. Because like every time they show like the Jordan, it's just like the back of his head.
Of course, bro. They wouldn't even let them put him in a video game back in the day.
Yeah, true.
You know, like
So funny. Mac is a woman playing him.
So I totally Viola Davis is Michael Jordan. Yeah. Hell yeah.
She's him.
Oh man.
Yeah,
she
buddy.
is him.
They're working on a new Joanna Man, I heard. So.
It's ma'am.
It's
I don't
Joanna
think
Man.
they can't even make Joanna Man 2, bruh. That's
No way,
canceled
bro.
before it ever
No
even-
way.
Nobody would even say it.
You can. They could go to like straight like Tubi or whatever.
Farthest I would get is like Sundance Festival. Not even.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, bro, not even that. Not even that. That'd make it like at the gates of Toronto, and they'd kick them out.
Just imagine making a movie where you were pretending you were a transgendered person. You know,
Yeah, they have to pick someone transgender to play transgender.
You mean
Nah,
what,
he
was,
was-
what was the one?
Nah, pick that
he
same
was pretending
actor.
to be a woman, like an actual like.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He wasn't saying I'm a transgender. It was like I'm a woman.
Yeah, like Big
cross-dressing.
Mama's
but-
house.
And then, but the movie was so stupid. They thought it was a woman. It was just like a manly woman.
Yeah, that was part of the thing. Yeah,
That
was
was white chicks, bro.
until he
Yeah,
dunked.
Yeah, they had She's the Man, that one with what's her name, Amanda Bynes in it. That was like a whole
Boy.
genre of
Hey,
films. for a long
Motocross.
time.
You remember
Yeah.
Motocross from Disney?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a deep cut.
That's
right
deep.
there.
Yeah.
Wow,
they had
you guys
that.
are really going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what
See,
did
it's
they
way
have?
back then. Since I was a kid, people think that maybe I've been brainwashed.
They had Tootsie too. Tootsie came out in 1982. That was the one. Also, that was a cross-dressing one. And they had the one where Wesley Snipes
Oh.
was
Too long
cross-dressing.
ago. Yeah.
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 With Patrick
Hey.
Swayze.
Swiss Family Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girl pretended she pretended she was a boy so that the pirates didn't her.
Hey man, I'm a boy.
What is
Right.
it with you and it?
What do you mean? That's what happened.
Welcome to
She
Demo's
had to pretend that she
episode.
was a boy. Bro, you need to go watch Swiss Family Robinson, man. There were some strong implications.
My favorite part was
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm him.
shit. Yeah, actually, you know, before everybody kept making this a big deal, like clutching their pearls about like cross-dressing and stuff like that was a whole like genre of films where like that, like it was a thing. You become an action star and then you do like your cross-dressing film, and then like that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Big Mama's
Doubtfire.
house. you
Big
know what I'm
Mama's,
saying?
yeah,
Well, no, that's-
exactly. There.
Well, nah, that's just how they put the dress
Hey,
on you.
that's a
That's
sick
like how they
meaning.
say like, oh, they put the dress on you. You feel me?
But
Dino
yeah,
being
playing
so
a woman
colorful.
is different than playing a person and then dressing.
Cross-dressing.
Well,
No.
what else?
Well, because Martin played a woman. Well, Martin played Big Mama, and he played who was it? Shanae.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanae.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie was
And then
Wanda.
Jamie Foxx. And hey,
Wanda.
Jamie Foxx, bro, they're saying he's doing really bad. Like,
Yeah, I
the-
saw
Yeah, I
the
heard
torture
about
or
that, man.
That's sad.
That's
Man,
Oh,
crazy.
man. We
pray for
Foxx,
him to get
man.
better for sure.
Jamie
Yeah.
to get
Jamie
better.
Foxx, that's the
Way too
guy.
young.
That's one dude who's like really like
That's the
talented.
guy.
Like, he's funny as
For real.
fuck. He's a
Incredible
good
talented.
actor, and then like a musician. Like, damn, like
Yeah,
The
he was
impersonations are up there in
Yeah,
the A
that's
plus
crazy.
tier as well.
He was
Yeah.
he went into how he even got into the industry or anything like that is he was a piano major
In
college.
church too, right?
Yeah, he was like he started out just playing the piano.
That's
where he learned
to
crazy.
sing.
Where, yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
why his
I really
style
hope he
be
gets
like-
better.
man, that's crazy, bro. That sucks. So, like, well, he had like an aneurysm or a stroke. They're saying, right?
Mhm.
That's something. They have
In the
really
middle of the
announced
set
much.
too, right?
Man, he was filming something with Cameron Diaz or what?
It was something, and then they said that to finish it, they had like a stunt double, so it was just gonna be filming in the back of his
Yeah,
head.
that was crazy. I mean, I read about that. I don't know. I couldn't help but feel grossed out by seeing that a little bit. Like, I get it that they like kind of finished the film, but like, God, you know, like when he's in a bad shape, they're like, "Well, get his stunt double out here." It's like, all right, relax a little bit,
Yeah.
because, you know, yeah, no way.
Hey,
Get better,
Really hope
Jamie
he gets
man.
get
better.
well soon.
Yeah. I did want to end on a lighter note. One movie that I did see and where I even knew about it was because they ran an ad for it on WrestleMania before the Demon match, and that was The Pope's Exorcist. And before it, and this is another 5-star. Let me just go ahead and just say this is a 5-star, excellent film.
Horror films, huh?
Yeah, and before it fired up, it's got Russell Crowe in it. Russell Crowe, after a couple burritos, I was like, if he's in this and he doesn't have an Italian accent,
Hey, he sounds like Mario. It's just hilarious.
yeah, bro.
Oh,
his
like,
Italian accent.
It sounds like the way he was doing in Thor when he played
American
Zeus.
Gangster Russell Crowe, that version.
Yes, he was in there. He was like, "Where is the children who need the exorcism?" It was like, "Oh no!"
He was doing what he was doing in the new Thor, the Zeus.
Yeah,
he played
same
Zeus,
accent.
and he's like, "Oh, you're not invited to the orgy." Like he was just acting like that, just acting a fool.
Straight up that dude.
And then he was drinking too.
Yeah, he was getting hammered and just like
he's all talking to the demon like, "Oh, you're not like it was that shit."
Yeah,
that shit is like, "Yo, is this like supposed to be scary?" I was like,
right, but it was good. I had a good time. The effects were good. It was a fun little like new turn on an exorcism. Circa 90s. They had the priest in there, or the Pope's exorcist. Apparently, he was like the Pope's the Pope's boy, who was like an exorcist, and like the Pope was like, they don't understand how important it is to be an exorcist. And he was like, I will go and exorcise the baby boy. And yeah, they went out there, and he was
just the trillest one.
Yeah,
he was like the Top Gun.
He was
like the top exorcist. Yeah, before
he was Gladiator.
Yeah, they straight up, they started the movie where they had like a run on that said like, many say that the exorcism is not good, but it is actually excellent, and he is the best one. So yeah, he came out there. It was,
I want to give you a spoiler right now, but I'm gonna hold back.
Yeah, but the Pope's Exorcist was good. And speaking of random movies that fire up afterwards, the one that queued up like in my media server was Tales from the Hood. My wife was asleep, so I just let it run.
Hell yeah.
And then she woke up and was like, "Is this still the movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, totally."
Oh my god, that movie is a hood classic for sure.
Yeah.
That shit's scary as fuck though when he turns into the devil, bruh.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Well,
Well, all right.
just folding dude's arms off his body.
Bruh, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Well, from exercising the demons to exercising some serious basketball playoffs.
Hey.
How's that for transition, sports fans?
Man.
Come on.
Well, there you go, Kenny. It look like them Warriors. It ain't looking very good. They're currently down to the Lakers. I think LeBron and them guys gonna do what they do. And I said this beginning of the season, Steph Curry is done winning championships. It look like that boy Joker finally might get one. We'll see. Jimmy Butler in Miami look good. It could go any way, Kenny.
Damn. So yeah, what do you?
Now you gotta do Shaq. You gotta do Shaq now.
Somebody else got to do him.
No. What do you got, Demo? Do Shaq, bro. On the
man.
spot. Fucking do Shaq.
Charles. I told you, the Warriors, Stephen Curry is the GOAT. He's the best shooter of all time.
Hey, that's damn near it right there.
Hey, Ari Spears, when he does Shaq and then he does the eye and shit, he's like,
Yeah, he exaggerates the eye way too much, but that's funny shit.
Hey, do you guys remember, speaking of sports impressions, do you guys remember Jimmy Kimmel used to do Karl Malone, bro?
Oh yeah, on Crank
What?
Yankers. Yeah,
Did
Karl
you-
Malone.
not on Crank Yankers, on the Man Show, and he used
All
to
of
like
that.
actually be in blackface.
No.
What?
I gotta see it.
That's
Bro, you don't
problematic.
remember?
Now.
He's like, this Karl Malone.
Karl Malone, there, dude.
No, dude, I'm pulling this up right now.
Yeah,
Oh my
You guys
God.
don't remember this?
Jimmy
no,
on
I do,
Jimmy
because then he got in
Crime.
trouble for it. 'cause
Shout
he
out
was
to Jimmy
saying-
Kimmel.
Well, recently they bothered him about this,
like a
but
couple
I
years
used to-
ago.
we used to say this in middle school. We used to be like, Karl Malone.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, we're pulling this one up for sure.
Yeah, bro,
All
check
right,
this
here
out.
he is, Karl Malone.
Sometime at night, Karl Malone look up in sky and say, "What the hell going on up there? Do you phone live on another planet, phoning home like E.T.?" Carmelo read on TV how white people get abducted by aliens, sticking all kind of hell up their butt. And that's a damn thing.
What the
Now,
fuck,
Carmelo
dude?
never seen
Hey,
no
those
flying saucer
Jazz
himself,
jerseys
but
clean.
if he do, that's going to be a spooky time. That's why Carmelo say
That's
government got to step up and give
Carmelo,
102% to keeping them little green man off this here earth. Because
Oh,
No problem.
It was really wild. That was a recurring segment.
That was
It
that
was
was
like-
wildly problematic
This
for
is
sure.
what Jimmy Carl Malone
Yeah.
says.
That's hella funny.
yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy.
It was a different time. That was
now I
funny
feel
back
better
then.
about my blackface sketch, honestly. So.
Jimmy Kimmel approved.
It was crazy. is how
go digging for it if you want to smoke.
we
find
never
my
knew,
blackface
like, we
sketch.
never knew Drake did blackface
Yeah,
too until Pusha T dropped that pic. That was crazy.
That was wild too.
Yeah, well, he
know.
was like shoe polish black.
That was just the
He
face.
had, he
That's
had
what-
the,
the
he
worst.
had
Al
the
Jolson.
lipstick. Yeah, he had the whole
That's-
thing.
that's- the
Bojangles,
worst.
bro.
damn.
Jiggy, jiggy,
Right.
jiggy, jiggy. Cut it.
Oh man. But yeah,
Like,
man.
Yeah, but anyway, playoffs.
Yeah.
Steph
Playoffs.
Curry at the crypto.
Man. Steph
Yo.
Curry triple double and I lost that game.
Yeah, man. We'll see what's gonna happen, bro. Like
We'll see.
when the game's actually going, it's about to start right now while we're recording. Hopefully it goes to Game 7. Hopefully,
We believe era.
but
That's
yeah,
what
bro.
will make the league the most money.
Let's push for it.
Yeah.
Push for it.
Hey.
Let's see.
You know what? We can actually let's make things better for the world right now. I remember
Okay.
a few weeks
Okay.
ago, somebody used a certain G word, to mean that somebody got over on them.
Yeah.
Not that one.
But not that one. But instead of using that, why don't we just start saying, "Don't Jordan Poole me"? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's really about to get over on you. A
Nah.
horrible team.
That's more
I'm
like
not-
scammer. No, he's not.
I'm not
scamming.
piggybacking on the Jordan Poole slander. It is obvious he's been the most disappointing thing about the Warriors through the playoffs, but
Put up a goose egg.
yeah, man. Maybe the lights are too big for him. Are they like it's something mental, clearly, because we know what he can do, but this is all mental, and maybe they paid him too soon.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I must say, Demo has been on that from the jump. Like, I didn't want to do it. Man, we'll hope they don't get buyer's remorse and he can revive it. But I
Do
don't
they
know.
trade
It's-
him next
It's
year? Or
dangerous.
what?
They may have to, but other teams are watching this shit. Like, man, this dude is mentally ill. Like,
Hey, bro, if they took
Damn.
Ben Simmons, they for sure would take Jordan Poole. Come on.
That's true. He might ball out on like.
At least this guy will play. He might be throwing up some of the most goofy ass shit, but at least he's gonna be out there trying to make.
Oh, he's gonna be in
happen.
the Clippers when
Unlike
Kawhi
Ben Simmons,
retires.
just like
yeah, I
Just
mean, he's
looking
very
fresh,
skilled,
turn
but
badass
Turning it
chains and
over,
shit.
just throwing it up.
the 0-point
like-
performance was nuts.
That's
Stuff
crazy.
that- Stuff don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still doing the same things. Like AD and LeBron are standing there. You're not going to throw out this little goofy, underhanded stuff. Keeps getting swatted. Keeps
Paint ain't
not
sleep
changing
at
his
all
game.
this series. Not like
It's
that.
literally not, and that's how the Warriors are getting exposed. The paint really ain't sweet, and behind Looney, who's not a scorer,
We need
there's no way
Giannis.
to. No
we
way
were
to
doing
flourish.
good in the paint
We
for
need
most of the
Giannis.
game, but when we got away from him, remember we pulled AD out and then
And
Payton.
Looney's been
It's
sick too the
slow,
last two
slow.
games. He ain't really been playing.
Yeah, the X factor. But
You know, like you
I-
said, he doesn't score like that, but at least the boards, like it
Yeah.
makes other shit happen. Like if we get more offensive rebounds, but yeah, he ain't been
by
playing.
but we'll see. By the time this podcast drops, we'll know if there's another game or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to the Lakers.
Did
just to
you-
give them
The
that
series
energy.
or the game, bro? I don't know. The series,
game.
right? I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give
Everything.
this one to the Lakers just to give them that energy.
It's
you know?
over
Yeah,
if,
give
if
him-
they win.
Just
Oh,
give
you're
him
giving
that
them
song.
the inverse.
Starting right now. Oh yeah. Oh, the inverse saw. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, I'm just gonna
you
give
know
that
what?
to
There was
them.
a play last game in Game 4, where Gary Payton like threw up in his mouth, and he played the whole possession with just
Oh,
a
yeah,
mouthful.
that's
of
crazy.
throw up.
That's disgusting.
Shout out Twin Cheeks.
Nice.
Hey,
Hey,
shout out Twin Cheeks.
So based on the standings right now and how everything looks, I mean the look it's looking like that. So I don't know. I think that who ends up moving ahead is definitely Miami, Philly, Denver, and Golden State for sure. No, I'm just
The winner, I feel like
So,
the winner
Lakers.
I think the winner out of the Suns and Nuggets will win the whole thing.
So the
You
Nuggets.
think so? Okay.
So you saying the
All
Nuggets?
right.
Even though I don't know if the Lakers get it together, like no minus the fan shit for the Warriors, like they've been playing raw for like a playing team. Like fuck, man, you got LeBron, go James, you got random motherfuckers in the fourth quarter going 9 for 9. Like what the fuck is going on and shit? You feel me?
They're not. They're technically not a play-in team. They are the 7th seed. They had to play in the play-in game, but technically are the 7th seed. But their team is completely different. I feel like they had a second shot at the whole season at the All-Star break because all those trades that are really working out for them.
It
Like
makes
Good
Snoop
defensive
said,
team.
it's like
Good
Snoop
moves.
said, they the United Nations, they working together.
He's like, we got white niggas, we got
White
black
boys,
niggas,
we got Japanese,
Asian niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Snoop's a fool, bro.
But
Hey, well,
it's big, man. Shout out Pelinka because that's what's doing this, and they're the best defensive team in the league since that. So we'll see how the Warriors can counter that, or if this episode is dropped and the Warriors have been eliminated. Shout out LeBron James, weekly listener.
Hey.
But this is by far the most watched series. I think the NBA will do what they can to milk this.
Milk it.
Yeah. Curry and LeBron ratings for sure.
Right. Well, let's give this some room then today on the old UFC in honor of our boy Nesto's birthday, and go ahead and get into talking about that good old fashioned violence.
Man,
Yeah.
it was a interesting card, man. Real good card. But Aljamain Sterling comes out once again.
Again, by the edge of his teeth, by just barely there, he wins a split decision over Henry.
That's what he does.
That's what he does.
Win the
And
close
like
ones.
we called it, or at least those of us that thought he would win. I felt like Cejudo, he looked good. He looked great. But he,
I mean, for taking 3 years off, you feel me?
yeah, no,
the size
great.
difference was obvious, though. Once they stood next to each other, there was a big size.
But he still was able
discrepancy.
to take Aljo down easy in the first round.
But it seemed like whenever he'd tag Aljo pretty good, he never could string together something enough to make it really a devastating enough combo. Aljo's countering is brilliant.
No, and that's like, and just like Davey just said, is because that size difference. Aljo's hella long, so you feel me? You gotta, every time you fight when you're short, you gotta always come in and like, if you don't ever get that, that one home run shit, it's like, oh damn, this fool recovered. He just jabbed me. I run into his hands like it's nothing again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
But yeah, I mean, it was a close fight, split decision victory, like I said, for Aljo. He said it's him and O'Malley next, and Cejudo, he said he's actually not gonna retire. He's gonna he called out Merab Devashili, so that's probably the next fight.
Aljo's best friend.
Yeah, and even Aljo
Warrior
said too in the interview after the fight, like the next day or the Monday after the fight, he said that he would almost even want to fight Cejudo again just because it wasn't like it's like okay you won but you barely won like, and then he said in the rematch like finish him or some shit like that. But only time will tell.
Well, shit.
Oh, speaking of finishing him, this upcoming fight,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Oh yeah.
I feel like somebody's about to get finished.
Yeah, this is definitely not going 5 rounds.
Hey,
5
Raven
rounds.
Street.
But it's
I never seen this other dude fight. What the fuck?
Jalen Almeida. He's the prospect for sure. He's the next truth. He fights light heavyweight and heavyweight, so he goes back and forth, which is real interesting. But he's like super well rounded, but mainly a crazy ground jiu-jitsu
He's
grappler.
a super favorite, right?
Yeah, super favorite. He's like damn near minus 500.
Minus 490.
You don't think Biggie Boy could put him out?
No, he can. That's the only way he can win, though. As always, Frozen Strook, he can win by knockout. And I think if you're going to go that side as an underdog, you might as well just bet on the inside distance.
Oh
and
damn,
knockout.
this is too easy on the
You get some
stances.
more.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but Rosenstruck is much bigger. He's a real heavyweight.
Yeah,
Right.
He's
Biggie
not a
boy.
real heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be 30 pounds heavier than him.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
like
260,
Kamala.
230, 32. Yeah, so how is the grappling going to hold up against someone at 260? He's done it before against, who's it, Parker Porter and someone else?
Paca Porter.
and just manhandled him and just threw him around the octagon. But
Who did? Who did?
Jalton Almeida.
Oh, so he's a beast, huh? But I don't know, Biggie Boy. He's been in there with some fucking goats. You feel me?
Biggie got better stand up too, bro.
Slept by some real ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jalton Almeida probably by submission, or inside the distance to be safe. But Jalton Almeida.
Yeah, I'm gonna just follow your.
He's a big
lead.
favorite, though.
I'm like hella in the. I don't even. Now, last I never seen this full fight, but Biggie
Go
Boy,
watch
like,
it. There's some
he's let
quick
me
ones.
down way too many times, so I'm gonna just go. Also, the fights are like 7:00 in the morning, right?
Oh, the prelims start at 8:30 or 8:30 a.m. Pacific. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll just jump in the middle here. I'm on a streak right now, so I'm just gonna, you know,
2 in a row.
The inverse Jimmy is losing some power, but apparently my powers are working good in basketball. So, but I am gonna go with somebody say his name for me. J.A. Yeah, Jalton. Yeah, Jalton. Oh shit.
Where's Jaw? Where's Jaw?
And and I mean, he's just looking like he's got a stronger stance. You know, Rosenstruck just kind of looks like he showed up on the lunch
like
line.
Kamala,
He's about to
bro.
ask. Yeah, I mean, like Rosenstruck looks like he's on the lunch line and he's gonna ask for more fries or something like that. Like that's
You'll take someone's lunch and eat
He's
it.
gonna be like, "That's it. That's all you're giving me."
Hey,
So
Biggie
yeah,
Boy for a reason.
we're gonna go with Almeida for sure. All right. What you think, Devo? What you think, Louise? What you think? That's the way you guys think. That's the you already chose Almeida.
Yeah,
You decided that
I'm
one.
with
What about
David.
you, Devo? What are you thinking, bro?
Yeah.
Going on it?
Well,
You're thinking, yeah, I'm back.
I gotta say, Jarzinho, you know what I'm saying? He normally I would go with the darker brother in this case, but he's one of them.
They both
He's
dark
like
though.
Yeah, I understand, but other dude looks like the cat from Power, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he's got a little more than this bodyguard looking dude over here, and I'm just imagining them on some sort of movie or a television show fighting each other.
In a movie scene.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna like use some sort of like trick or something and knock out the little underboss he's fighting right here. So
Oh, for real? Okay. Yeah.
you know, they're both South American brothers, so
Okay.
Nah, Rosenstruck's like from. Is he? Oh, I don't
No,
know where he's from.
Suriname? Where is Suriname? In South
yeah,
America?
like he lives
Suriname's like
on the
in South
side.
America somewhere, right?
Not in Africa.
I thought he was
Nah,
from Dade County.
Why? Because
We
he's
talked
black.
about this one of the times Rosenstruck fought before, and we're like, we thought it was in Africa, but it was actually in like South America or
Yeah,
some
that's what Demo just
country we
said.
didn't think or
Yeah,
continent we didn't think.
they speak Dutch.
Well,
What
shit,
the-
with a name like that,
South,
yeah, you're
South
right.
America. Yeah.
Jarzinho. Yeah, make your pick, bro. Let us know.
It's right in the middle of kind of Brazil. They're both kind of from the same area, you know.
Your cousins.
Just Dutch versus Portuguese colonization.
Who you
Man.
got on Weezy?
Right.
The Gen G curse is very real. I don't pick dudes that I haven't watched straight up. That's my rule. So I have to go Rosenstreak.
That's a good rule.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look at this guy and I'm like, in
If
Conor
you-
this
McGregor's
guy?
voice, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, somebody else watched him before, bro. That's why they said -49.
Yeah, I see the odds.
Well, I feel it.
Don't
You're trying
care.
to gain some ground. I
Nah, bro,
understand.
that's
I
gotta
stay in my
Rosenstruck
lane.
could definitely win by knocking.
And
He
the
could
Gen G curse
easily
is
knock
real.
this guy out.
This
So,
is a big
uh,
fight. It's actually in an arena too, right? Because who else is on here? We got.
Oh, this is Charlotte. Is in Charlotte.
Yeah, you
But
got
small cage, right?
Johnny
Nah,
Walker's
big cage,
fighting
big cage.
against Anthony
Ah.
Smith.
Johnny Walker. Hey. Shout out Bilal, remember the name. He
Hey,
pulled it
shout-
off.
Man, shout out the upsets over the weekend. Yeah, Bilal, Shao Nan.
Oh yeah, and now they got the fight's going to be coming up. Aljo going to get to beat the snot out of O'Malley.
Hey,
Yeah, let's see that happen.
That was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
happen.
a cool little card.
he's gonna have to grapple him all
He
day.
called him out.
D-Rod
That's
versus
the next
Machado
fight.
Gary is going to be a good fight.
Yeah, that's a good one too. LA Street Gangster against this guy that's a wannabe McGregor, but he's undefeated.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
he took his wife's name, her last name, Machado.
Don't be scared, homie.
She's Brazilian. Oh shit.
Yeah, shit. Her dad is like this most famous. He's a famous ass like
the family,
jujitsu.
the grappling family, right?
I might bet on this fight at the bottom.
Her dad gave Joe Rogan
What,
his black
Timmy?
belt.
Court McGee.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's the battle of the zombies
No.
right there.
At the bottom, this girl with no picture.
Yeah.
Oh, new
You might be
player
able.
has
You might be
entered
able
the
to
fight.
come up.
New
The
challenger approaching.
The odds are pick'ems right now.
They
Round
probably
pick'em.
just asked her.
She
Right
Brazilian
now.
too.
Ooh.
She
yeah, I
bad.
gotta check that out.
You see that ghost though?
All right,
Hey.
yeah. She's
ghost.
Unlockable character
I
is
mean,
bad.
dude, whose blank picture is that? They picked a little
Yeah.
cakey one.
They put
Hey,
a
inside
bumper.
tip.
That's
Inside
what I'm
tip.
saying.
There's been a lot of money steaming on Lisboa.
Ooh.
Just letting y'all know out there.
Yeah, nobody knows nothing, bro.
I told
I
y'all
thought
my
Disney
other
Channel
rule. I got to pick the person who doesn't have a professional photo yet. That just means they're a goon.
unlockable.
She don't got a record.
She does. This is not accurate.
Well, like, yeah, I guess, but maybe she just
Yeah.
been fighting like in the
Yes,
streets.
she hasn't
you
fought
know?
in the UFC yet.
She been in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Leagues
yeah,
that
she
don't
been
matter.
fighting. This other girl has 8 losses. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
they're
might
gonna
go
try.
with the
They're
strange
trying to
one.
build up their new superstar. You know, this is how they do it.
give her a jobber. Hey, this girl has face tats.
Yeah, she's like Harley Quinn.
Face
Jessica
tats are like
Rose
norm
Clark.
nowadays, bro. It's like, oh,
Anywho,
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Face
But
tats
yeah,
are-
dude.
Hey, just
What's up
cop
with
one
some
then.
some fun facts,
I
bro?
don't
Did
got
everyone
no
make their
tattoos.
picks?
That'll be my first tat, a face tat.
Wait, Demo,
Okay.
what did y'all end up picking? Did you?
I'll get a
finish this?
face tat.
Yeah, everybody.
everybody's
went
on
with
job.
Almeida.
Everyone went.
Except
No,
for
Weeze. Weeze went
Oh, yeah,
Roses.
for
for
Weeze.
On
He's a
Wheezy,
standout.
man.
He's a wild animal. So
Hey, you can sprinkle on that knockout prop. I'm telling you.
I
Roses
have
fruit.
a question for you.
Oh boy, one of these ones.
This
Yeah.
lady, you get to participate. This is about the world record of probably what might be one of the horniest things of all time.
Most farts
Okay.
in 1 minute.
So,
Weeze?
nope.
Nah,
A
let 'em go, let 'em
woman
go.
actually had sex with the most men in 24 hours.
That's lit. Good for
And
Good for her.
it was actually done in a competition. They had 3 girls there,
Well, 3 of them.
Um,
crazy.
you know,
I
and
remember this.
the winner had how many do you think? In 12 hours.
Well, what does that?
12 hours?
What counts as a one person?
Dude smashed for 45 seconds.
her. Mm.
That's really.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro.
Like, what is that? 1,000? I can't. I'm not gonna do the math off the top, but
Well, like you think she really went hard for 12 hours like that?
yeah, like for like maybe
There's a reason
400.
There's a record.
I'm gonna say 420.
Okay,
Jesus.
Dave's at
I'm
420.
gonna say like 3,000.
Whoa.
3,000?
She's dead, my boy.
You're saying so 45 seconds, you said? Or
Yeah,
how
that's
long?
just that's for it to count.
That's for it to count.
the
It's
number,
45
yeah.
seconds.
But a lot of the
So-
dudes were doing it in like 5 to 10 seconds.
No. It had to be like
It had to be 45 minimum.
Like,
Then that
Yeah.
doesn't count. And I'm sure some of them had a quick draw McGraw that did not make it to 45.
No.
It's
Oh,
like,
just
well,
answer.
wait.
Just answer.
He can't wait. The suspense is killing him.
Got a number, Saul Jimmy? I'm still thinking here.
Well, I'm doing some math really quick here. Just to
He
see if I'm
cheating. He
curious
Googling
about
it.
it. No. I actually want to see how this
Math.
math works out. So
24
working-
hours was the time span? I'm gonna
12.
12.
12
okay.
hours. With the
Jesus,
12
you said
hours.
3,000, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say 250.
250. Okay.
3,000 is a
Right.
lot.
So yeah, we're doing.
But doable.
All right.
Let's get-
So 45. So there's 43,200 seconds in 12 hours. You divide that by 45, that's going to be 960. So that's max what she could have definitely done.
How
unless
many?
She was doing
was the max?
960 is max, unless she's
that your pick?
dual wielding. So, but then we're going to talk about 10 days, the average working day on set. So we're going to trim that off, and then we're going to also talk about lunch breaks. So I'm going to aim this at about.
She was eating
Put it
semen
at
for
like
lunch, bro. What do you mean?
30%?
You ain't gotta take a break. to
I'm
eat.
going to say about like 320, maybe 330. Yeah, it's around there. 300 to 350. That's what I'm going to say,
Wow.
just because I'm interested in how right I might
Let's
be
get
dividing
that.
this and
You
using
wanna
that
get
knowledge.
ceiling.
3,000.
Let's
Give
see.
it to me.
So the winner in the record books is Lisa Sparks, who slept with 900.
Whoa, she did it!
Right at first. Oh, Jimmy.
919 men.
Oh my
So Dave
gosh.
wins,
In that
right?
12-hour period.
I should have
Wow.
had 1,000.
The
1,000
only
was-
worst part
Christmas.
about her having done it with 919 men and having the world record for it is that the woman who got second place had sex with 899 men, and she we don't even know her name because she lost.
Oh man.
Oh,
Two
man.
is not a winner. Three nobody remembers. What does it take to be number one?
Man,
I
I
really
really
want to do
tried to.
900.
You know,
She's just
I
sitting
thought-
somewhere purple for no reason.
Oh man.
That shit was probably roast beef.
That's gross.
master.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Nice.
And
you have
on
to have
that
medical
note-
attention.
that's a horny figure of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, what is your horny pig, Nesto? Come on. you gotta
Myself,
give
my
this
brother. Myself.
Hey.
Let's go.
The flick is out there.
Light one up.
Competition.
This has
It was
been another
live.
Drink one
Generation
up.
G right
Don't
up in
send
your
it to us,
speakers.
Demo. Please do not.
Happy birthday to my brother Nesto. Make sure y'all all eat a batch of watermelon this weekend. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just start signing off for tags like
Do the
like-
Charles
like-
Barkley again. Do the Charles Barkley again.
If y'all don't leave with a batch of watermelon before you watch them Lakers drown the Warriors, I'll tell you what, Kenny, it's gonna be a hell of a time. And I just want to see LeBron win another championship.
Hold up. Draymond, y'all gonna win 3 straight?
Now hold up. I wasn't even trying to talk to Chuck on this podcast, but let me set the record straight. All right. LeBron came in and did his thing, but we got like 2 more shooters. And I do believe we're gonna win that matchup now. They calling fouls on me, Kevon, but it don't matter. Dubs is 7.
Yes. Let's go. Go Dubs.
Let's go.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Dubs
Fantastic.
is 7.
Shouts out another week of Generation G at Gen G Podcast on Twitter, at Gen G Podcast on Instagram. Let us know what you want to hear, what you want to talk about, what you want to see, man. Tell us all about it.
Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to leave a rating after you've done listening to our wonderful podcast and send a nice note. Thank you very much. Bye.
Stay
No
safe.
matter what, go Dub.
Stay safe.
That was crazy.